So how is it going, everyone? Welcome to not another needle game. And yes, I know, last time my internet got completely destroyed, but the worst part is that not only the stream was destroyed, but basically I didn't have any internet for like the next 15 hours, so it was even worse than normally. Hopefully this doesn't happen again, but it's probably gonna happen. In any case, you already know the reason. That's the most important thing. Anything bad happens, it's probably my internet. So don't worry about it. I mean, it could be worse. I know that everything always can be worse, right? I know that's probably not a pretty good consolation prize, right? But you gotta understand, my lights, like the power could have gone out. If the power would have gone out, it would have been 10 times worse. And no, that's also something that is pretty normal. Well, not pretty normal, right? But it tends to happen from time to time, so you always have to look at the bright side. It can always be worse, especially here, right? Yeah, like welcome to South America. That's fine. Some other people have it worse, so complaining about internet is pretty much first world problems, right? Also, I really want to emphasize how much of a pain in the ass this stage with the water is. Then again, the mechanic is cool. I'm not gonna say that it's not, but damn, if it's not a pain in the ass to beat the floors with this mechanic. Also, I remember all of the other stages, basically. The next one after this one is the triple jump stage. The other one is the gravity stage, and the last one, well, semi-last one, is the one with the teleport. And then you have the actual last level that has, like a combination of every gimmick so far. Oh, damn it. That jump, that's an interesting case that I probably should analyze. Although I really can analyze at the beginning of the level, because the only way to get those waterfalls is by hitting the question mark block. So, this jump, if you actually manage to do this jump, you have to jump again here, but it's not like you're gonna... I don't think you're gonna get too high, so you kinda have to do a little hop here and then slide to the end, right? That's also important to know. There's no spike here, so you can just slide to the exit. So something that I noticed is that I feel like this stage is a little bit loud. I don't know. I mean, I watched the replay of my previous stream and it felt like it was a little bit loud. I don't know. The thing is that the music is so good that I feel like I'd rather have my viewers listen to the music than than whatever stupid thing I say. It's not like I have much interesting things to say, so might as well enjoy the music. Especially with games like this. I mean, the most things that you can say is damn I got screwed, or damn this is pretty hard, right? I mean, sure, sometimes you can discuss strats on how to beat a level, but yeah, I'm going too fast on that second waterfall. Although, I feel like this floor in particular has a catch. The catch of not really being hard. It's not a hard floor at all. But, you know, still killing me a lot, that's for sure. Damn, too high. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's the other thing. Basically, if you jump here, you need to jump around here. That's pretty interesting. Because if you don't, well, obviously you died. The narrator is saying that Block is mad. The only one mad here is me. But then again, I already say this, but I'd rather have internet fuck up while I play this game than fuck up when I play Touhou. That will make me so salty. You have no idea. Come on. After that jump before the last waterfall, I definitely should slow down. Too high. That spike is really easy to underestimate. Too high again, damn it. I'm still getting too high on that one. Damn it. I really don't understand how this is killing me so much. This is not a hard floor, and it's killing me a lot. Yeah, I don't really understand. I think I might have said the same thing on the normal version of this stage, of this floor. Probably. I probably say that it was easy and it still took me a while. Also, I really feel like I should decrease the music a little bit. I feel like this is too loud. Maybe around there. I mean, for the stream, usually when the game audio, you know, hits the yellow bar, you know, the yellow bar in OBS, that is, it means that it's probably pretty loud. Right? But then again, I feel like this game audio balance is trash. Because you have some songs that are a little bit quiet, and then you have songs like this that are definitely louder than the rest. Let's not forget about that Bad Apple remix at the end. Basically on the one of the last levels of the game, you have this Bad Apple, you know, Bad Apple, the Toho song, right? Had the Astro Emeria Records remix. It was supposed to be a pretty kind of like creepy and angry level, right? So you have this violin, right? All these instruments really loud, incredibly loud, to the point where I had to decrease the stream volume. I mean, I get it, it's supposed to be a change of atmosphere, but still feels like you should balance the audio on your game a little bit better, right? Oh, we got a host? School Daphne? Right, thanks a lot for the host. Really appreciate it. How was your stream? You know, I'm right here playing some Not Another Needle game. You know, a game that a lot of people in the I Wanna Be the Guy fan game community really like. So, you know, just trying my best. Good luck, thanks. Thanks, I'm trying my best, but honestly this game is a little bit hard. School raid? Yeah, I see. Thanks again for the host. Really appreciate it. Damn it. Glad that you picked this game. I remember, like, when I read about this game in Delicious Red, right, like the web page for fun games, everyone seemed to love it. Like, it seems to be unanimously one of the most liked games. We can tell Spanish if you want. Oh, no, I'll prefer not to, because, like, normally I try for my stream to be as reachable as possible to, you know, a lot of people worldwide. If I started to talk Spanish, you will understand me, but the rest is definitely not gonna understand, so yeah. Sorry about that. Ooh, damn, I got it. Wait. Oh, it has no... Wait, the save button is... Wait, what? Oh, what a... Okay. I get it. I got shabated. Damn it, why do you do this to me? I understand. Spanish is Fernandez. Spanish is Brew Momento. Yeah, I guess it is. Damn, why? There we go. Alright, now I can feel safe about this. This game has the most evil things. It really is a pretty evil game. The narrator hates you. And the narrator, you can pretty much say that it's an extension of the creator. So, feels like the creator of this game hates you every time, in every floor. Well, at least I got the save, but then this doesn't look easy at all. I mean, getting through this spikes horizontally was already hard. Vertically is gonna be a problem. It's great. Yeah, although I honestly, you know, I know, as I said, a lot of people really like this game. I can't really say that myself. But then again, this game is pretty lucky that Touhou 17 hasn't released yet, and I need a game to play in the meantime. So basically I had this game in standby, right? So I'm like, alright, let's play this, why not? And here I am. It's basically the story of why I'm playing this. That, and because I'm kind of a masochist, right? That's pretty much the case. But yeah. Also, for those who are new here, that tile that I put that I'm racing against my internet, that's not a joke. My internet is actually trash. So at any time, at any moment, it can completely cut off. So if my stream suddenly cuts off for no reason without me saying goodbye, it's because my internet got fucked. That's usually how it works. So yeah. I mean, yesterday, it's pretty funny because I was streaming and then suddenly the stream ends because my internet cuts off. But the funny part is that it cut off for 15 hours. 15 hours. So, not only I had to end the stream, but also I couldn't do anything afterwards. So I had to basically, I took a bath and went to sleep. Is this a blind run? Yeah, it is a blind run. It is indeed a blind run, which is double the masochist amount. I honestly never saw this game before. And yeah, this is basically the first time I'm playing through all the floors in the game. Although, you know, I'm already more than halfway through, so that's good. But probably what's left after this is gonna be just as... Oh, I'm an idiot. Of course, I could go to the left. Why didn't I thought about that before? Damn, what a dumbass. Alright, I guess. Also, what am I supposed to do here? Why is that arrow there? But yeah, basically, even if I'm pretty close to, not pretty close, but like, even if I'm more than halfway through, I know that whatever remains is gonna be a complete pain. So yeah, I know that pretty well. This game, when you think that it's over and you have it in the bag, it just comes back to tell you, no, you don't have it in the bag. You're wrong. Here, have 100 more levels, just like that. And even if I know that I'm probably not gonna get shivated like that again, the problem is that obviously whatever is left is gonna be pretty hard. So yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to take the switch. Okay, that doesn't seem bad. You can do it, thanks. But I don't know. It all depends on. It depends on 3 factors, right? The first factor is that I do this before Touhou 17 releases, which is on September 9th. The second factor is that my internet behaves so I can stream more, which means that my chances of ending before September 9th are higher. And the third factor is that I don't encounter something that is impossibly hard for me, which so far I haven't found anything like that. But it can happen at any given time, right? It can happen at any given moment. So honestly, you know. Oh, okay, I get what I'm supposed to do there. Wait, I don't have a double jump after that? I thought I did. Oh, I probably don't. Okay. Then that means... Okay. I think I got it. Yeah, I know, I say I think I got it and I die 5 more times, but don't worry about it. That's natural around here. Almost. Okay. I'm pretty sure that after that I'm supposed to just drop and hold the left button. It's probably gonna work. Damn it. But yeah, again, something that the water level has is that it's a pretty well done mechanic. The fact that you essentially have infinite jumping inside the water, and the fact that you go slowly lower every time. It's an interesting mechanic, but that being said, it's a complete pain in the ass. So, you know, nice. But you know, the good thing, wait, since this is normal gravity, this room makes the most sense with water. I'm afraid I don't get it. Okay. Maybe we can just play at getting lucky. I think I'm supposed to only jump on the water once, right? Although, you gotta be really precise. I don't even know. Alright, I'm gonna take that. Bloody water symmetry to the mats. Is that symmetric? Oh, it is. Oh, nice. It's actually perfectly symmetric. Interesting. Well, I mean, except for the save point and the warp. But other than that, it's perfectly symmetric. Interesting. So if these levels weren't upside down and instead went flip left to right, this will be the exact same as the normal one. But it's not, so yeah. In fact, you know what? I think I remember this floor being really easy in the normal version, but here seems like it's the complete opposite. Or maybe it's still easy. Oh, I almost got it. Damn it. Almost got it. And you know, the worst part about these mechanics is that when you beat the level, you think that, alright, I'm done with this mechanic, right? That's not true. The mechanics are back on the... Wait, how do I survive that? Where am I even landing on? Like, I don't really understand what I'm doing here. But sometimes I feel like I should get hit by the spikes, but I'm surviving. Maybe I'm hitting the edge of the block. But it's pretty weird. Normally I will expect the spike hitbox to be a lot bigger, right? Like, for example, there, like, it almost looks like I'm bouncing in a spike, which is a pretty funny concept, I gotta say. But you know, seems that it's working, so I'm not complaining. Maybe it's just the slowdown of the water that makes it look that way. It might be that. It might be that I'm touching the water so it feels like I'm landing on the spike, but in reality I'm just slowing down. Alright. Yeah, that seems to be the case. It's still a little bit hard though. I really wonder how the triple jump level is gonna be. Because with the triple jump, you know, the triple jump is already pretty specific in the way you have to face it, right? The way you have to design the triple jump levels, right? To make them both possible and challenging. Which is, you know, way harder to balance than the normal levels where you only have two jumps, right? So the question here is, how did the creator do it? And the only way to find out is beating this water level. But that's not happening anytime soon, it seems. Damn it. Seems like the hardest part of this floor is trying to climb up on the left side and getting to the portal. Because I feel like once you get used to the right side, it's not that bad. I mean, I'm still getting killed a lot. Actually, okay, never mind. They might be both equally as hard. I should have stayed a little bit longer on that last waterfall. Alright. Pretty funny how every time you splash in the water you see red water, so it's pretty much... Ah, damn it, I probably should have a double jump there. So it pretty much looks like you're actually diving on blood. Especially when you die inside the water, it doesn't look that much like you're dying. It just looks like you're taking a huge splash in the water. Nice, there we go. Looks, it's your favorite level. I don't even remember this level. Oh, I think I remember it. Maybe? I think this was the one, well, I mean, it's obviously the one where you have to press for... Actually 5 exclamation, no, not exclamation, question marks. Oh, I unlocked that. That jump doesn't look that easy though. There. Good luck trying to fall in between those two very, very tiny spikes. That's gonna be a huge pain. Then you have another question mark on the top left. Not the top left, the left side. Not even the top. Dang it. The mini spikes in this floor are just the worst. And this isn't even a mini spike hell. The good thing is that it seems that the water here is irrelevant. For now. Seems that the only thing you need to do is dodge the spikes to get all the question marks. And that's it. Which is great. Because I don't have to worry about water. Well, you have to worry about water there, but... maybe I can use water there to better position myself. There? Alright. Okay, so I need to get... wait, the align matters here? A align? I mean, sure, why not? So for this one I can only... I need to do a double jump and then fall. Okay, that's gonna be hard. But I don't know why I will want the align. Doesn't seem like any jump here is align dependent, right? As far as I know. Well, maybe that jump is align dependent, who knows. Oh, come on. So basically I start with B. So you have B and C. Wait, is this? No, that's still B. Alright. Do I have A here? No, it's either B and C except on the middle. Maybe, yeah, that jump where you have to go to the left side is actually a line dependent. Which I might need the A align. Although then, I gotta say that that jump is pretty challenging. The problem with that jump right there is that you can't use your double jump to position yourself, because you have to use the double jump to get past the first spike. That's the fucked up part. Pixel line is for the last drop. Okay, well, that's our answer. So for the last drop... Oh, okay, I get it. I think I get it. Although, should I do this on a single jump? Yeah, probably. Okay, so here... Now that I'm A-aligned, I can probably... just, like... walk straight. Okay, there we go. Gotta swim fast. Oh, I remember this one. And this one might be pretty fucked up, doing it upside down. This one is actually gonna be pretty fucked up. The worst part about swimming is that when you wanna go down, there is no way for you to do it faster. So you just have to fall at the speed that the water lets you. So for levels like this, that's a pretty hard thing. For floors like this. That reminds me, gotta swim fast. Is there a character in Sonic that actually knows how to swim? I mean, other than some Chaos, right? And other than Chaos himself, right? Wait, those are actually not pronounced Chaos. It's pronounced Chao, right? Never mind. But then again, I mean an actual character, not just like a species. I mean, sure, you could say, yeah, that random dolphin that appears when you kill a robotic generic enemy. Yeah, no, I mean an actual character. Damn, how the fuck do I do this, though? Because as much as I want to hurry up here, you don't have much choices, right? I don't think I have a double champ after that. Definitely not. I don't think Mr. Big can swim, right? You know, that fat cat. I don't think he can swim. Oh, you're supposed to do that. Problem is, who the fuck do I... Even doing that seems to be... Oh, like that. Alright. Gotcha. 4 more paths. Okay. Oh, come on. At least these paths are fixed. So it means that you need to do them in a specific order. You don't get to choose. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but... You know, at least you don't need to think. You just need to jump. The thing is that this switch is actually just remove the apples. Seems that jumping to the other side once you get the switch is a lot harder than when you jump to actually get the switch. Alright. Oh, speaking of switch, yesterday when my internet went out, I wanted to use my switch to play Smash, but then I thought to myself, if I turn on the switch without internet, all of the error messages that are gonna pop up are gonna be insane. And you know, it's pretty funny because after my internet went down, also what I tried to do, and I actually did, is looking at the music room for the Lennon games, right? And you know, when I play Lennon, if I want to play on full screen, I have to use the program Borderless Gaming, right? It's so fucked up that I wanted to open that program and it took like 1 whole minute to open because it was probably checking for updates or something like that. That's so fucked up. Like when you have no internet, it's like the programs don't even want to hide how bad they are without internet. I mean, thankfully Borderless Gaming had an option to remove automatic updates, right? But like, come on, I just want to open the program, I don't want updates. Oh, this one looks hard. Alright. What about this one? Should I drop? Yeah. Oh, and the warp is right there, okay. Now how do I jump is the question. Okay. Oof, okay. Nice. Gotcha. Useless fact, there were 8 before and now there are 2. Oh, you mean the arrows? Also known as jump refreshers, if you want to be fancy about it. Well, if there are only 2, it shouldn't be that hard, right? Right? come on, how am I getting hit by that far ass spike? It's not even close. Alright. What? Are you serious? How are you expecting me to do that? So I have to, as soon as I pick up the question mark, I have to spam jump. Damn, that's gonna suck. I mean, even if the 2 jumps that come afterwards shouldn't be that hard. It might be a little bit hard though, but... At least there are only 2. If there were 8 before, it says it's a useless fact, but that's not too useless. Because if there were 8 before, then it was definitely harder before. Oh, I fucked it up. Seems that I have to focus more. I either have to focus more on doing really fast short hops or doing full jumps. Maybe I have to do short hops and then a full jump at the end. Ah, damn it. The gravity killed me there. Didn't have an additional jump there. Damn it, it's pretty hard to pick up that refresher and instantly jump before hitting the spikes because the gravity is so unforgiving that you almost have no window to do that jump. That's the problem. Ah, damn it. Sometimes it's pretty hard to know when you have an additional jump after the water goes out and when you don't. Yeah, that gravity is gonna be so hard to overcome. I mean, it's already hard to overcome the gravity right after I pick up the question mark. Oh, also fun fact that you probably already know, but I'm gonna say it regardless. Wait. You know that those question marks like that are an actual character. Like, in Spanish, basically, the questions have not only an ending question mark, but they also have an opening question mark. So basically, that bot that you see right there is an actual valid character. I know that it's obviously upside down, like the world is upside down, so it's obviously an upside down ending question mark, but it might as well be an opening one. In fact, here, let me write it in chat. It's this one. It's an actual character. I mean, nobody uses it, right? Most people who write online don't even give a shit about it. And honestly, why would you, right? Why would you need to know when a question starts? I mean, it's already pretty intuitive for the most part to know where a question starts, but you know, you can still use it if you want. It's right there. I don't know which other languages uses it, but I know Spanish does. It's a pretty interesting little thing that Spanish has. Spanish also has an opening exclamation mark, which I can also write it in chat right now. This one. It might look like an I, but that's an actual opening exclamation mark. That just as the question mark, it serves the purpose of starting an exclamation statement, right? Again, nobody really uses it, but it's there. I even have a dedicated key for the inverted question mark, which is the same one that uses the opening exclamation mark. Pretty interesting, honestly. Pretty interesting. But you know, I feel like the fact that barely anyone even uses it in casual tests, I feel like at some point it's just gonna be obsolete, right? I mean, obviously I will expect that for formal tests it will still be used, but then again, there are some formal tests that don't even use them. Like when you message a boss or something, right? You will expect, this is a formal message, so I have to use this correctly applied opening question marks, right? But the reality is that not even people in high ranks or anything like that use them. So even in formal speech, it's not even common to see them, which is the reason why I feel like they are gonna become obsolete. Really wouldn't surprise me. It's definitely not gonna happen in maybe 100 years. Who knows? Who knows if this country is still gonna exist in 100 years, right? Something that you can know. Damn it! This is so fucked up. I already don't like this floor. That's fine. There's even worse floors in this water level, so... It's so hard to press that second jump right there. It really is pretty hard. Like, if you press it too soon, you're gonna hit the upper spike, but if you press it too late, like I'm doing every time, you're just gonna hit the lower ones. So it's really hard to find the proper timing. It's definitely an incredibly tight window, that's for sure. Maybe I should hurry up and actually press it preemptively, because I don't think I ever died to pressing it early. I only died to pressing it late, so maybe I should try to do it a little bit faster. even if it still kills me. At the very least, I'm gonna get killed in a different way. Ah, damn it, I didn't expect to touch it there. Oh, I had an additional champ there, damn it. Oh, come on. Also, it's funny how this game keeps proving me right on how unbalanced the floors are. Like, you know, the previous floor not being that bad and this one kicking my ass so bad, and maybe the following one, the one after this, is gonna be pretty easy, and then the next one is gonna be hard, right? Like, the balance in this game sucks. I already say that, but I wanna say it again. I feel like I can't say it enough times how much the balance sucks in this game. Oh, come on. Damn it, I had to press it a little bit sooner and I will have actually beaten the level. Fucker. The problem is that you really can't spam shump, because if you spam shump, you're not gonna get a full length shump at the end, which is what you actually need to get to the warp. Fuck. I can't do it. See, it's pretty hard to calculate. I mean, the water goes up so fast that it really is pretty hard to calculate. The most fucked up part, though, I feel, is like in the original level, obviously this was upside down, or I guess you should say that it's upside down now. So being upside down, basically the water went down instead of going up, right? So that was obviously a lot easier because the gravity was the one pushing you down, so you didn't have to worry about reacting at these speeds, right? But here you kind of have to mash to be able to get the timing right, because otherwise you're just gonna fall behind. It's pretty fucked up. I think what's the most irritating thing here is that you have to spam. So when you have to spam, it's kind of like you're using some strength to actually spam, right? So that makes every retry a lot more irritating, right? You know, whatever. Hey, AC Borgia, how is it going? You know, I'm right here dying some more while praying that my internet doesn't fuck up. Damn, it really makes me want to break something how hard that bar is. There we go. Damn, thanks, AC Borgia. You actually gave me luck on that one. Whew. That floor was a pain in the ass. Out of reach. Out of reach, huh? I don't remember this level, this floor, I gotta say. If I gotta be honest. Maybe this floor was pretty easy in the normal mode. Though definitely doesn't seem that easy here. Maybe I'm wrong though. I hope I'm wrong. Oh, actually, never mind. I think I remember it now. Yeah, I remember it now, but I don't think the warp was up there. It definitely wasn't up there. No, in fact, I'm pretty sure the warp was here on the normal version of the floor. But I'm assuming that now I'm supposed to jump up there, right? Or something like that. Also, how the hell do I get past those apples? Do I have to wait here? Almost. Alright. Wait. Now what? Oh, I understand, but... I wonder what's the right timing to do that. Maybe there? Yeah, I just went a little bit too high. But yeah, that's the point. Not going too high, I mean, doing what I was doing. Oh, come on. Wow, I'm really gonna die there, huh? Also, AC Borgia, since you're there, you were streaming recently, right? If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, but... Yeah, were you streaming Osu? Or were you streaming something else? Didn't really check. Osu, nice. How is the improvement going? You got a new overlay? Nice. Good stuff. Ah, damn it, that feels so hard. Alright. When you say new overlay, you mean a new skin in-game or a new stream overlay? Am I supposed to go up there? No, I don't think so. Well, I might be. Oh, nice. Oh, not nice. That's not nice. Can I even go back? I mean, I probably can, but... How? Oh, okay. Nice, well that wasn't that hard. Oh, that's a lot of question marks. Oh, I have to avoid the question marks. I remember this floor. It was Ctrl S and press W instead. Nice one. Yeah, press Ctrl W to get a prize. Yeah, that's a classic. No, I was asking if the new overlay was a new skin on Osu or a new stream overlay. Although usually overlay means a new stream overlay, right? Oh. Damn it, that question mark. Stream overlay, nice. Good stuff. Yeah, basically I have no overlay. Well, I mean, unless you count the picture above my camera as an overlay, I basically have no overlay. You know, it's not like I will have much to put on screen anyway, so... Damn it, how the hell do I do to not pick that question mark? That's not gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. Damn it. That's fine. Your stream design is pretty good. Thanks. I didn't really design anything though, but it's nice that it's at least easy to the eyes, I guess. Damn it, I'm touching that question mark every time. How do you not touch it? It feels really hard to not touch that. Do I really have to spam that hard? Yeah, it seems like you need to spam that hard. It's just that I stream without a cam, so it's a bit hard for it not to be too empty. Oh, I see. Honestly, using a camera is a pretty good way for when, you know, like for example, my voice most of the time feels pretty tired, right? It's pretty tiresome to listen to, and it always feels like I'm bored when I talk, right? So a camera is necessary to actually show that I'm not bored or anything. It's just that that's how my voice is, right? You know. Okay. That's pretty hard to dodge. Alright. Fuck. That's gonna be pretty hard to do. It's gonna be pretty hard to get through that question mark right there. Because I remember in the normal version of this floor, I only needed to drop down and I could calculate that, right? Oh, alright, I guess I will take that. Never mind. Let's just... Alright. I should have waited. And I didn't wait. Fuck. Well, at least now I know. But damn. That was the perfect run. Nice. How does the water feel? I wish I was capable of feeling sad-faced. Well, I mean, you are capable of being a piece of trash, so I guess that you have that. Here's how my background looks. Let's see. Oh damn, that's a pretty nice image. Winter, huh? Yeah, it's winter around here, but it feels like it's almost summer. Like the weather here is completely unpredictable. Like basically these days are pretty spring-like, but on Friday it's gonna be a lot colder, like an actual, you know, winter day, right? So makes no sense. It feels bad, man. Also, I feel like the narrator lost the opportunity to use the inverted question marks for the previous floor. I bet he's so dumb that he doesn't even know it exists. In any case, fuck this narrator is what I'm trying to say. This narrator is trash. Here it's summer, pretty hot, yeah. Summer, honestly, around here it's pretty bad. Especially because in a city like this, there's barely any trees. Like, looking for a tree in a city like this is like trying to look for... I don't know. I don't have any clever comparison to do, but it's pretty hard to find a tree here. We have humidity too in summer. We have humidity every single day of the year, because the place I live is really humid all the time. I mean, sometimes there's no humidity, but it's pretty rare. There's gonna be humidity most of the time. So yeah. Apparently same time works with humidity, yeah. I think that's because the heat stays in like the water particles, right? So basically the air is packed with heat. So obviously that means that it's gonna be hotter. But yeah, I don't really want to imagine how bad this summer is gonna be, but it's probably gonna be pretty bad. And you know, I walk to my workplace every day, right? So I can't imagine how fucked up it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be pretty fucked up. Especially because there's a street where there's no roofs or anything, so the sun is the brightest there, right? Boy, I don't wanna imagine how that shit's gonna be. It's probably gonna be pretty fucked up. Damn it. This jump feels a lot harder than it should be. I don't know why. Maybe because I suck. That's probably why. Oh, are you serious now? I actually didn't reach the platform. Fucker. You know, this jump isn't even hard, but it's taking me a lot to just get through it. I don't know why, it's not that bad. But holy shit, I'm dying to this a lot more than I should. What the hell? I don't know why. Oh, nice. I'm just gonna fall now. Alright. And you know, this kind of jumps that are not supposed to be hard make me feel like an idiot every time I die to them. Because I know that they are not hard, but... damn. And dying like that is even more offensive. Playing the Clannad visual novel right now, it's pretty long. Oh. I think Clannad is that one that is pretty sad, right? Well, I hope you have no feelings, because otherwise it's gonna hurt. Yeah? Alright. I usually, well, as you probably know already, I'm not really fond of visual novels. But yeah, I really wouldn't like to play a visual novel that is gonna make me feel like shit after I'm done with it. I mean, this game is already making me feel like shit, and I'm not even done with it. All the routes I did were pretty sad, I see. What? Maybe I have to drop jump? Doesn't look like a bad idea. Yeah, I definitely should drop jump. I wonder what that switch down there does, because I mean, it's probably gonna do something so I can reach the warp, but I wonder how fucked up it's gonna be. Hope it's not too fucked up. Oh, come on now. Nice. This one is pretty scary. It's not even hard, it's just that it's a gate that has water in between, and then a switch that is pretty far off the right. Damn it. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake, how do I do that? Maybe I don't... Like, I need 2 jumps for that instead of only 1. Damn it. At least the good thing, unless I'm misremembering, but... Once you're done with the water world, I don't think there is more, like there's only 1 more water floor. Nice. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. I don't know what I expected, but... Damn it. It's like there's not such things as first tries with these patterns, huh? How did I get killed by that? I thought that I jumped. Whatever. I wonder, you know, speaking of visual novels, right? I wonder if at some point I'm gonna run out of games that I wanna play on stream and I actually play a visual novel. I don't think that's gonna happen, right? Like, there's a lot of games that I haven't played yet that I would like to play, and even games that I already played that I would like to play again, right? But... Nice. You know, sometimes I wonder what will happen if I actually stream a visual novel, and which kind of visual novel should I stream. The two bullies are back. Which two bullies? Oh, those shitheads. Yeah, I remember now. Maybe I'm supposed to get this one first. Yeah, probably. I remember this floor. Sadly, I remember this floor. You know, usually when people stream visual novels, they tend to be kind of like detective stuff, or, you know, pretty story-rich visual novels, right? I wonder what will happen if I stream something like Necopara, right? Am I even allowed to stream that game on Twitch? I don't think so, right? There aren't that many visual novels, honestly. I mean, once you can stream safely, most are memes. Necopara is allowed? Damn. Although I don't really think I want to stream Necopara anytime soon. Or play it, for that matter. But, yeah. I know that there is a lot. Well, I don't know if a lot, but there are some visual novels that are definitely not allowed on Twitch. And for... well, honestly, I was gonna say for good reasons, but I mean, there's no really good reasons, right? I mean... there is a reason why there is a major filter for streams, but whatever. It's Twitch, so it's their rules. Oh, what? How did I die to that one? Fucker. As long as there's even a bit of sexual content is forbidden, yeah. Although it really depends, right? Because I think that there's a lot of games... I actually might be mistaken on this one, but I think there are some games that are just like pretty sexually suggestive that I think they are banned from Twitch. Although they are not explicit, but they are so suggestive that they are like, nah, you're not streaming this. All the eroge are forbidden, basically. Recently, Sekai Project are translating visual novels on Steam. Oh, I think that there's a lot of eroges on Steam right now, if I'm not mistaken. Nice, I got it. Time for some sexy red color action. Speaking of visual novels and eroges, right? Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. I can already feel the pain in the butt for me trying to beat this floor. And on Steam you can't put real sexual content. Are you sure about that? So they either remove edge scenes or censor. Oh. Okay, I think that explains it better, because, you know, when there are sales on Steam, there are a lot of these eroges that are also on sale. So when I try to scroll to see which games are on sale, there's always those kind of games also there on sale. And I'm like, is this allowed? Because even if they don't show anything, like even if they don't show genitals, I'm pretty sure that what they show is pretty, you know, something that even if it's not technically explicit, it's kind of like, I mean, what's the difference, right? Only showing the upper part of the body is allowed. I still don't know. I mean, I understand the mentality behind it, but if you're gonna allow a lot of stuff, why not just allow the genitals too, right? I mean, a lot of stuff, the idea of the stuff that they show is just as suggestive as if there was actual genitals showing. I mean, the only difference is that there are not actual, you know, genitals being exposed. But what's the difference, right? I mean, it's pretty descriptive already, right? So, for example, Cyrano TV streaming Saya no Uta right now. He accidentally showed female chest twice but constantly cut it. Wait, I thought that Saya no Uta was a horror theme visual novel. Wasn't it a horror visual novel? I might be wrong, but the original has said sense. Oh. And some hardcore ones, alright. Oh, that's a pretty weird combination. Horror with that stuff. It's a little bit weird if you ask me, but you know, to each their own, right? Damn it. If you read it, you will understand. Yeah, I think I will pass on that, but I appreciate the offer. Why did you die there? Like, that's one of the dumbest places to die, and you decide to die there. Alright, sure. It's really fucked up, and at the same time the story is really good. Well, usually, I mean, unless it's a really low quality game, most of the eroge games have really good story, as far as I know, right? I mean, after all, you have games like Fate and Tsukihime that I'm pretty sure they are eroges, right? But, you know, they basically became pretty huge and they actually have interesting stories. So, no, it's a little bit weird how that works. Honestly, I skip set scenes because I don't enjoy Mind Break and things like this. Yeah, well, if there's things like that, then I really understand. These games were made by the same writer as Saya no Uta. When you say these games, you mean Tsukihime and Fate? Because that's pretty interesting. Nice. Yeah? Wow. Well, maybe in some future Saya no Uta might become as popular as Fate. Like, what if they do some gacha game like Fate Grand Order? They, you know, they just have it. And honestly, it's not that hard to make a gacha game, right? You just need to put the same character in different costumes and everyone will buy it. It's already the third most popular visual novel. was made like more than 10 years ago, close to 15. Damn, I thought that it was way more new. Like, I know that Tsukihime and Fate are insanely old, but I thought that Saya no Uta was a lot more recent. Holy shit. Guess I was wrong. Also, I remember this floor and I remember it being a complete pain in the ass. Oh, come on. He wasn't the guy behind Tsukihime. Oh. Fatalist. Well, I know that Tsukihime and Fate both belong to Type Moon. I don't know which one were the actual writers, but I know that they belong to Type Moon. So there's that. So what am I supposed to do here? Well, I think I get it. Oh, that wasn't high enough. Damn it. Stupid water. Saya no Uta was released before Type Moon even existed? Damn, it's a lot older than I expected, holy shit. Although, I gotta be completely honest, right? Fate... I watched Fate Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works, and even if I didn't really like it that much, I'm really interested in the amount of characters and how big it has become. I know that nowadays Fate is mostly that gacha game, Fate Grand Order, but it has so much stuff and so many people recommend it that sometimes I really feel interested, right? You watch Zero? No, I didn't watch Zero. I know a lot of people also recommend Zero, but I don't know. I don't really feel like watching it, in all honesty. I know that it's really good, right? But yeah, I know it's really better than Stay Night. I know that, but I just can't bring myself to watch it. Damn, I keep fucking up there. The company behind Saya no Uta also made Steins Gate. Well, that's also something that a lot of people tell me to watch, and I keep ignoring them. I probably shouldn't, because it seems to be the kind of anime that I like. But you know, I don't know, I feel like with anime I'm getting lazier and lazier, right? Because here's the thing. You know, as you might know, I'm a programmer, right? So when you're a programmer, you have to really melt your brain into things that are not that hard to comprehend, but sometimes the logic behind it might make you think a lot, right? So I really have to use my brain a lot in work already, right? So when I watch an anime, I don't want to use my brain because I already wasted it in my shop, right? So it's like when I watch an anime, I want to have like a relaxed experience, right? So if I watch something like Steins Gate, I'm pretty sure I won't enjoy it, not because it's bad, but because I don't really feel like thinking, right? Oh, this piece of shit. Wow. This is gonna suck. There are people who like anime more than others. Yeah, that's true. Also, following what I should say about not thinking too much, I think that that's one of the reasons why I like watching animes like Initial D that much, right? Initial D is an anime that you don't have to think about anything because everything is so completely dumb that you don't really need to be a rocket scientist to enjoy Initial D, right? But yeah. Oh wait, frame drops. No. Go away. The frame drops are here, alright. Let me try this. No? You don't like that? Alright. Let me try a lower bitrate. How about this? Oh, I think they went away. But just in case, let's try this bitrate. Alright. See no frame drops? Well, you probably don't see frame drops, but you're probably gonna see some buffering. Although not anymore, they already went away. I had to decrease the bitrate though, but I don't think it's gonna look that bad. The Steins Gate anime doesn't require a ton of thinking, the visual novel way more. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's... I think, you know, when I say thinking, I mean something like not the fact that you need to be a rocket scientist to understand, but the fact that you need to think even a little bit while watching it. So for example, when I watch something like Initial D or Shoujo, I don't need to think about anything because the anime is so completely based around hype and around, you know, just action, right? That you don't need to worry about thinking. But I feel like animes like Steins Gate, even if you don't need to think that much, just thinking a little bit, I feel like it's already a lot. So sorry. Yeah, I'm basically asking for brain dead animes at this point. I know it's not a pretty interesting request, but yeah. I feel like my brain, with all the programming that I have to do, gets tired really, really fast. Oh, this was the one with the save. I remember now. Let's see how hard it is here. I like to watch Brain Dead anime too. Nice. Yeah, I mean, Slice of Life especially, but I think I remember you don't like them. Yeah, I don't like Slice of Life. Mostly I like, you know, action animes, right? Which is the reason why I feel like Shoujo is such a good example for this, right? I mean, basically Shoujo is so action-packed, right? But at the same time, it's so insanely dumb and nonsensical that it's perfect. Like, you don't have to understand what happens. I'm pretty sure the author doesn't even know what happens. You only need to care about the action. So I feel like that's what's so great. Damn, these frame drops are crazy, huh? I guess I could go for 2000 bitrate here. I mean, why not, right? Yeah, let's just try 2000. Honestly, this is the kind of game that doesn't need bitrate at all. So we can stream with 2000 bitrate and it's gonna look as well as if I stream with 4000. So let's just try that. And it's still frame drops, that's the funniest part. That just tells you how good my internet actually works. Although I feel like this is a problem, right? Because in all honesty, I don't wanna end the stream before ending this level. Damn, frame drops again. Lots of buffering, huh? Because honestly, I don't wanna... Oh fuck, keeps happening. I don't wanna start the next stream thinking about playing this water stage. I just wanna get over with this water stage shit. Also, how the hell do I do this, by the way? I really don't understand how it can work this bad. Because, you know, you will understand when internet completely cuts off, it makes sense, right? It's like a problem happened somewhere and you have no internet. That makes sense. What I don't understand is how can it be so awful when it comes to quality. So for example, obviously right now I have internet because otherwise I wouldn't be streaming, but the quality of the upstream is so shitty. Like the upstream is so insanely shitty that I really don't get it. I really don't get it. I know that you say that you don't see any frame drops, and that's fine, but they are definitely there. And the problem is not really the frame drops in particular, but the fact that the buffering that happens is annoying to watch. And a lot of people, when this kind of frame drops happen, like when this kind of things happen and they buffer, right? A lot of people think that it's their connection, and it's not their connection. Damn it. Damn. Go straight to 0, huh? Alright. We might be needing to end the stream soon. If this keeps going like this. I just wanna let you know. If the stream suddenly ends, you know what happened. Damn, I really wanted to beat this level today, but I guess I'm not. Like, these frame drops are just ridiculous right now. Out of control. See it then? Well, I'm not gonna end it right now, but I'm just warning that if the stream suddenly ends, it's because of that. I'm gonna keep going, because when this happens, there's also the slim chance that it actually fixes itself. Right? There is that chance. So I'm obviously holding on to that chance that it actually fixes itself. But I doubt it. That usually doesn't tend to happen too often. Also, how the hell do I do this jump? I don't get it. I really don't understand this jump. I mean, am I supposed to go the whole way, or what? Oh, maybe something like that, okay. That makes more sense. Well, it's still a little bit hard. Damn. Nice upstream, by the way. That's crazy, dude. That's just crazy. It blows my mind every time. Well, welcome to a third world country. That's how it works around here. That's how it works. Oh, that's how you do it, alright. So basically it's a pretty short hop after the first waterfall and then a full jump for the second one. Okay, I get it. Although it's still pretty hard to do, that's for sure. And this is terrible. I wanted to get to the 2 hours mark, but yeah, this quality is just garbage. Yeah, no, I really can't get to the... I think at this point, getting to the 2 hours mark is gonna be impossible. It's honestly gonna be impossible. At this point, getting to the 2 hours mark is gonna be a torture. I mean, not just for me, because I'm worrying about the frame drops, but also for the viewers, with all the buffering that you're probably experiencing right now. Like, holy shit. Damn, I guess I have to deal with this level for another stream, huh? Well, the good thing is that there is only this floor and one more floor remaining to end the water level, so that's good. And then after that, I basically have to like slide down the second waterfall, jump onto the third one, interesting. Hey Balabis, how is it going? You came at the right time. At the right time to see my stream crumble to the ISP. Yes, I'm having trouble again. In fact, want me to tell you a pretty funny story? Yesterday, I had to end the stream suddenly, right? But after that, basically my internet went out for 15 hours. So basically I just took a bath and I went to sleep. Because I couldn't do anything else. They had no internet. So yeah, good shit. Good stuff for the ISPs, right? Really, really good stuff. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I might not be streaming for too long. because, you know, the stream can end at any time. Oh, fuck. And the worst part is that this section is not as hard as it is, like this floor is not as hard as it is in the original version. That means ISP coming for me too soon. That was what happened last time. I don't know. But yeah, I can tell you that this week my ISP have been a piece of trash. See, for example, if you saw some buffering on stream right there, that was me, that wasn't you, that was me. And by the way, in case you're interested, I'm playing, I'm streaming at 2000 bitrate, 2000 kilobytes of bitrate, and that's really, really low, like really low. So if I can stream at this bitrate, you don't want to imagine how shitty it will be to stream at any higher bitrate than this. That's why I'm so worried about Touhou. Touhou is a game that requires really high bitrate to look good. So if shit like this happens, it's basically impossible to stream. The only reason why I keep going with this game instead of ending the stream, is because I can use a pretty, low bitrate like this and stream just fine. Like the quality of the image doesn't look bad. And it doesn't look bad because there's basically nothing on the screen that really moves that fast or that refreshes the screen too often, right? So that's why I can take this liberty for this game. Sadly, Danmaku games like Touhou are a whole different story. The amount of shit that you see flying on the screen, yeah, you need a pretty high bitrate for it to not be pixelated. Like if I stream Touhou at 2000 bitrate, it will be impossible to watch. Like just impossible. Is bitrate equal FPS? No. Damn, I want to explain it to you, but these frame drops are making it impossible for me to talk. Okay, so basically, let's see if it stays stabilized there, but basically FPS are the frames per second, right? So that means the amount of frames that you see in a second, right? Basically the amount of images. Obviously, like a video, including a stream, is a collection of images, right? So the amount of images that you see in 1 second, that's what FPS is. Bitrate, on the other hand, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's basically the amount of bits that are streamed in a single image, if I'm not mistaken. So the higher the bitrate, the more data that you can transfer in an image, in a single image. That basically means that if I have a high bitrate, it's pretty hard for the image to get pixelated because you're gonna get a lot of data in that image, right? So that means a lot more pixels. And getting a lot of pixels means that obviously the quality of the image is gonna be better. Obviously the opposite is also true. Getting low bitrate is not good for the image. Bitrate resolution, no, it's not resolution. Resolution, yeah, I know that there could be a confusion with that, but resolution is the amount of pixels that you get the amount of white pixels that you get for the height, right? So you have a resolution of, for example, 1920 and 1080 means that there is 1920 pixels width and there is 1080 pixels height. bitrate, it's kind of like, I don't really know how to explain it that well when it comes to bitrate, but it's not the same as resolution. Like, you can see it as a way of cutting corners, right? So if your internet is really shitty, like right now, setting a low bitrate means that if you have screens, if you have images that have a lot of things going on, like you have a lot of, you know, different colors, different like dots on the screen, like there's a lot going on screen, you need a lot more data to transfer than if the screen was just a simple like black screen, right? In a black screen you just need to transfer a still image that isn't really taxing for the data you send. But when you have a lot of stuff on screen, you need to transfer a lot more data than if you had less stuff on screen. So, you know, it's not exactly resolution, but it's a concept that it's more associated with transfer more than quality. Like, resolution is basically strictly talking about the quality of a single image. Bitrate is more talking about the amount of data that you transfer. Yeah, I know, it's probably not making much sense, but it's kind of like that. Also, holy shit, the amount of frame drops that I'm having right now, they make me sad. They really make me sad. Like, I really think to myself, how can it be this bad? I really don't find any answer for that. I mean, other than my ISP being a piece of trash, but I think that's not a really good answer. Oh, I was supposed to do that fast. Fuck. Damn it. Oh yeah, I think I'm ending the stream right now. I'm gonna let 3 minutes happen just so I can get to the 2 hours mark. But I'm just gonna end the stream afterwards, because yeah, these frame drops are out of control. They are just out of control. You know, there's a lot of things that are pretty triggering to me, right? But seeing that red square on the OBS window is so damn triggering. It's so triggering. Like, it's so shitty. I can't start a stream without feeling fear of having a lot of frame drops. It's so shitty, dude. You have no idea how shitty it is. Wow, alright. That was pretty hard to do, actually dodging the question mark. But alright. Stream looks okay for me. I mean, it looks okay. The problem is that it's constantly buffering. That's the problem. So you're gonna see a lot of buffering happening. That's the real problem. And when you see buffering, it's obviously annoying. I mean, obviously when you actually get to see the stream doesn't look bad in itself, the image doesn't look bad. But since I'm dropping so many frames, in order for the stream to catch up, there has to be buffering. Because if there's no buffering, there's no way to catch up with these frame drops. That's the problem. I mean, the good thing is that at least these frame drops don't really affect the replay too much, right? Like when I upload this to YouTube, the frame drops are barely noticeable. The problem is when I'm live, like right now. It buffers 5 seconds every 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's already pretty bad. Although my biggest worry is not so much the frame drop itself, but the fact that if the quality is this bad, it basically means that at some point it gets completely cut off, and maybe I'm beating a level, I'm beating a floor, and all of a sudden it cuts off, so that's out of the stream. That will suck. Oh, hey Yummy Gummies, who's it going? Well, I mean, I have no problem in streaming if you don't find too much trouble watching it. It's just that it's so stressing seeing those frame drops. It's just stressing, I feel, more than anything. Oh damn, it just went down to 0. Damn, alright, no, this is definitely... No, that's it. That's definitely it. Damn, it actually just went down to 0. Alright, well, I guess that's it. It just went straight to 0. 0 kilobytes of stream, literally. Of upload, I mean. Alright, yeah, that's it. That's gonna be it for me. I'm sorry, but that's just too bad. That's just a shitty quality all around. Again, it's not so much the fact that the buffering is not that bad. It's about the fact that if that happens while I'm beating a floor, the part where I beat a floor gets completely cut off, and it's not even in the replay. If that happens, then yeah, that's not desirable to me. So I gotta apologize here, but I'm gonna end the stream, because I don't want any more frame drops like that. And again, looking at that and trying to play the game at the same time is really stressing. Especially when you see that red square. When you see that red square, I just want to break something in half. I can't help it. It's really like a PTSD. Like when I see that red square on OBS, it really feels like a PTSD. But yeah, I know, it's sad. It's sad, but this is the reality of living in a third world country. Welcome. Welcome everyone to South America and the shitty internet that is in there. In any case, I want to thank everyone a lot for watching, and I hope that this is not gonna be that bad tomorrow or whenever the next stream is. So take care of everyone and have a good one.